Hi, I'm Jonathan Metter, and we're here in PIKO America's Service Department with new products for the month of November 2016. As the years progress, we've delivered a ton of products, and we still have quite a few new products flowing in this year. Our factory has mostly produced all of the American new items for the year early in the year so that we could get them across the ocean and here to America. So we do have a few more European items as well as a couple new American items this month. We're going to start off with a starter set. This is our nice new V100 Diesel starter set. It's got the nice little V100 diesel locomotive with 2 passenger cars. We're going to open that up and give it a test run. And we have the train out of the box now and on the track. Of course, being a PIKO starter set, this comes with a full circle of PIKO brass track that's made for indoors and out. A lifetime of service for you. And it comes with a power supply that has room for expansion, so you're not just limited to this basic starter set. And everything else you need to get going. And the locomotive has a nice little volume control for the sound and a nice little on and off switch for the lights. We'll just put that on the track and couple up to our cars, and we're ready to enjoy some nice diesel sounds. It comes with a couple of magnets in the box as well to trigger the bell and horn. You can place those wherever you like on the layout, and when the train passes over them, it triggers the sound. You just turn that magnet around in the track to select either the bell or the horn. And next up is a new Reefer Car in our popular series of German beer companies. This is for Eder's, which has been around since 1873. And we have a new road name in our very popular Ore Car series. This is for Great Northern. It's got the nice logo with Rocky the Goat on there. And kind of like potato chips, I bet you just can't have just one. And this is the first car in a new series that we've just started. This is a Santa Fe refrigerator car. And it's decorated with some beautiful old graphics showing the classic the Chief logo. This was beautiful artwork that was done by a Western artist. And there's nobody else in the G-scale train business that can print with the quality that you'll see on this car. It's almost like looking at a photo in a magazine. You'll be amazed when you see it. It's incredibly sharp and colorful. It'll look great on your train. And again, it's the first in the series, so you're going to want to see all of those and have those on your railroad. And we're going to jump back across the pond here, back to Germany for the West German Railway of the 1960s and 70s. This is what they would call a covered goods car, or the proper English in America would be a boxcar. So, of course, a lot of us like the colorful cars, but most trains were basic brown cars. And this is the second variation in our cement silo cars. These have been incredibly popular. It's a very unique style of car used for carrying dry powdered goods like cement and other things. This one's lettered for a modern era company, for GATX, a car leasing company, and it'll look great running around your layout. And the V100 Diesel was one that was seen all over Germany and even other parts of Europe from the 1960s and 70s into the 80s and 90s. Although most of them are now retired, there are a few still in museums. This is actually the first locomotive of the whole class, and it was painted in a special two-tone green and white paint scheme to distinguish it. And it's a great runner and a great hauler for your railroad. All right, and this locomotive brings us kind of full circle. This is another new Torus, or Taurus as the Germans say, locomotive, the class BR182. And if you were lucky enough to be among the many thousands who were at the huge InnoTrans conference and exhibition in Germany in September, you could have seen a PIKO model just like this one running in a booth of a major train supplier. And there, with all these real trains around and all kinds of hardware for real railroads, there was a PIKO model, and that was the focus of attention rather than the big trains. Anyways, the Taurus locomotive celebrates also this paint scheme 10 years of PIKO G-scale model trains. It was in 2006 that the very first PIKO model was made, and that was a Taurus in the red paint scheme. And this is the white and red striped intercity paint scheme, celebrating 10 years. There have been a dozen or more. I've forgotten how many paint schemes there have been on the Taurus. All of them colorful, and this is the latest, and it'll look great running on your railroad. And to wrap up our new products for the month, we have 2 more new buildings in our built-up building series. This is the River City Schoolhouse with the classic bell tower and a little swinging bell. It's got an openable front door. This does have a couple of parts that have to be assembled, but they're just pressed together. The front section of the building just presses on and has some little pins that hold it in place. And the bell tower also has some little pins that set it in place. If you want to use it for a holiday display, you can put it right back into the box, the same as it came, store it for next year. And then we also have Tommy's Cabin, and this has an openable door, and again the chimney has some little pins that fit it right into place, and you can also put it back into the box for storage. Those will look great on your layout, whether indoors around the Christmas tree or outdoors in the garden. They'll be great additions to your layout. Thanks for watching, and see us next time.